Property Simply.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Very well.
So, where are we? Welcome everyone to the Ted Choice YouTube channel. Where are we right now?
We're in Letchworth.
Letchworth, which is a garden city, right? And it is very gardeny, I must say. This is quite a posh part of town, is it not?
It's cute. It's posh. Yeah.
Posh. So, what is this house?
So this was a 4-bed detached house.
Four-bed
We're
detached
now
house.
5-bed detached house. It's a bit different to when it started.
Wow. And what was it like when you bought it?
So we had ivy growing. It basically looked like that tree just there.
Wow.
Ivy growing up the whole front. Render was shot.
Damn.
It was not a nice looking house.
And it was on the market with an agent?
With an agent, yeah, 595 originally.
Did you secure it through the magical agent relationships, or was it something
No,
else?
it wasn't. Yeah, I don't think they like me very much actually. Yeah, so I secured it through the agent. Long, like going back and forth, and we got it for like 550 in the end.
550, and it was listed at
595, so decent discount.
Okay, and was it a probate?
I think it was. I think it'd like been dragged out for years, when just like left to the kids, and they just didn't do much with it.
What was the stamp duty on it? It must be.
Like 30 something. Yeah, it's nasty.
Jesus, my stamp duty is like 3 grand. I can't even like 30 grand. I bought houses for 30 grand.
Yeah.
Jeez, that is mad. That's something I totally forget. I'm like, yeah, let's do bigger deals. And I'm like, oh yeah,
Stamp duty,
shit.
man, it hurts.
Yeah.
It's that 3%.
Yeah. Jeez. So, you said the outside the render was totally shot, so it's all new render.
All new render on front. It was unpainted, but then the ivy just grown into all the mortar. It was just shot. Like you tap it and things would just fall off. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and that's a tip, isn't it? If you can, well, that's quite obvious. If render falls off,
If render falls off, it's fine.
but also if you knock it and it sounds hollow,
it's coming
usually,
out. Yeah,
something's wrong with it.
It's going to come out. And it's something penetrates it. It's game over.
And water just, oh god, you can't stop it.
Exactly.
It just, no matter what, you have to stop water getting in. And render is the best way we have, I
I
suppose.
suppose. Oh, it's freaking expensive. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is freaking
Not the
expensive
cheapest.
for what it is. And this is Pebble Dash, isn't it?
Double dash. So we're in like a conservation area here. So they kind of dictate the finish of the house, especially externally. So they force you to put certain types of windows in. The renders, they force you to do that, paint it a certain colour.
And is this all like on the council website, or is it some sort of like, how do you know?
Yeah, so it's like a local conservation area, so they're heritage. They kind of have guidelines. You submit plans, they tell you they're wrong and tell you what they want. That's normally what happens.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And new windows throughout, right?
New windows everywhere.
Were the old windows just like bad, or?
Aluminium.
Oh wow.
In fact, no, they were original Crickle windows. So they were going to make me put original Crickle windows in. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to do that.
Why did they let you get away with it?
Oh yeah, I have.
And new front door?
New front door.
Composite?
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Nice little light there as well.
Little light.
Tidy, right, let's head in then. Oosh! Look at that floor. After you.
Come on through to the main then.
Is this officially herringbone floor?
It's herringbone laminate.
Herringbone laminate. That is just, I love herringbone. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Tidy. So you walk in. Right, let's go through to the. Ooh, the money maker.
The money maker.
Ooh. Ooh, damn. How much did those doors cost?
They're about $4,000 plus fitting.
You
They
know
weren't
what?
too bad.
So much cheaper than I thought.
Yeah.
You see more grand designs and you think, oh shit, but actually.
The main thing is that was the steel to support the whole thing.
Oh, you need to put an RSJ across the top.
It was like nearly a ton of steel just on that one.
Wow.
It's got to support the whole. It's a double-story extension here, so it's got to support the whole double-story extension above it.
Wow.
So that was
So
amazing.
what we're standing in now was not here before.
No, so this is the old end house. So about 4
So it's quite a
metres
tiny
out.
house, like originally.
Yeah.
Given the fact that you have all that land.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a small house with a plot.
Wow. And replastered throughout?
We plastered the rear.
Back to brick, wasn't it?
Yeah, most of it.
Wow. Any structural issues you found in it, or was it alright?
It was okay. It was things like we weren't sure how we were going to support the old end of the house, so we had to knock this. This is the old wall just here. We weren't sure how we were going to do that when we were first buying it, and that was a massive steal.
So what, there's a steel going from there,
There to here to support that lot, and then here to
supported on the end wall and supported on the mid wall.
But yeah, and it was like, because this is about 7 or 8 metres steel here, and if you look at the side, you're not getting it down the side. So then we had to crane the whole steel in, over the top.
Wow.
Landed straight on there.
Damn.
That was
Was it fun to watch?
a nerve-wracking day.
And this bifold door is something you would put in on higher end houses, right? Like you wouldn't.
Yeah, people love it. Everyone who walks in a house where I put bifold doors, they're like, oh, I love doors.
That's the first thing I said.
Yeah.
They are gorgeous and they're modern grey as well. And this is nice, isn't it?
Composite deck. Excuse the leaves.
That's alright. It is big as well. Like it is really big.
Yeah, it's that massive.
It's the width of the house.
Here, you can
Yeah.
get your barbecue. That was the idea.
Yeah.
Like flush going from the kitchen into the outdoor space.
And then quite a big garden. Like and loads of trees. I guess it's a garden city, but I mean, wow, it is that. Wow. Oh yeah, wow. Look at that. What beauty. Damn. And did you have to do anything in the garden, or was it?
So there's a huge tree in the centre here. There was a big patch of grass, and you can't see it, but it kind of felt like two gardens. It was really odd. So I pulled that out so you could kind of look down the garden and see.
They let you take it out.
Let me take that one out. Yeah, which is good.
Very nice.
Makes a big difference.
And that's the garage on the side. That was there
Garage on
originally,
the
or?
So this was like a little store that was like falling down. So I took all that down, took all the garage down, rebuilt the whole thing, and then put a brand new roof on it.
Wow. And this is the extension you built.
Yeah, looks like a bit of a monster.
it looks huge.
It's like a smiley face with some back as well.
I can see that. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Damn. And what did it cost to build this extension?
Well, so we did it mixed in with a refurb, so
Okay.
it's hard to like split them out. The whole thing was around 130 grand.
The whole refurb.
The whole refurb. So.
And with extensions, in this part of the world or the part of the UK, it adds value, doesn't it? 3 times more than what you've put in roughly.
I mean, yeah, if you just think of it like the pound per square foot or per square metre, it's nearly always higher here than build cost. If your bill costs £1,000, £2,000 a square metre, you're not paying that.
Yeah.
You're paying way more than that, for the house.
Yeah, of course. I think in certain areas like the north, even Wales, places like that, you lose value. If I built an extension,
you've got to, surely.
I'd lose value, yeah.
Surely. It's like,
this is ridiculous.
You spend like 30 grand on an extension, it's like added 5-10 grand value.
That's literally what it does, and I'm like, why are people even doing this? Like,
I know.
it doesn't make any sense. But this, I mean, I think you've created like a beautiful space, wide open. Just hearing our voices as well, like such a nice space. Even in the winter, it'll still be really nice.
It's actually really warm because it's like they almost act like a greenhouse sometimes. So in the summer, people just chuck them open and you just stay open, and then in the winter, they just like the heat just comes through them.
It is nice. These lights are nice.
Yeah, quite low. But then the idea is this will be like a dining table that will like look through.
I think it's nice to do features like this because light fittings like this don't cost a bomb,
No,
but they look like they cost a bomb.
This is it, and you have this way up with these houses of like how much do you furnish them, right?
Yes, well, yeah, at this kind of price level,
You've
right?
You've got to put lights in, but you start putting furniture in. Like, do you spend £5,000 on a full furniture pack for the whole house, and then like
Yeah.
it's such a debate.
And this, look at this, like, this is huge. This would heat up one of my whole houses. I don't need anything else. And then here, we've got what is a little, not attic, a little, garage?
Attic.
Garage space.
Little garage space.
All new roof.
All new roof, little rubber roof.
Nice.
Can't see the construction of it actually.
And a professionally done floor, obviously.
Perfectly done, yeah.
And is that metal backed?
Yeah.
It is. 18 standard. Look at that. So that's how we roll. Oh look, NCI. Oh, full.
A proper job.
Proper, mate. And you repiped the whole house, didn't you?
Whole house.
You guys
can
applied
see
it.
there actually. It's a whole lot of ramps.
How much did it cost around here to rewire a house?
This whole project was probably like 7-8 grand.
To rewire?
The whole lot, yeah.
Wow, I paid 2.5.
It's a lot,
small.
but he did a lot of chasing. He did a lot of like. The other house was a lot less because it was like a brand new structure.
Damn.
But that's materials, everything. That's the whole lot.
I suppose it is a big old house,
It's a
isn't it?
big one.
And you do have quite a few sockets, things like this as well, which
Yeah. It adds up.
it does add up. And so, what made you go for a shaker-style kitchen over, some super sexy modern, I don't know, whatever?
I really wanted to put a modern kitchen in because I haven't done it yet. like a proper handle there. It's like sexy little. Yeah, I really wanted to do it. Had the designs drawn up. You might have even seen it on our Instagram. And then we almost sold it off plan twice. And the people that were buying it, they literally came up to me and said, "Look, we really want to buy it. We love your plans, but can you change the kitchen to a shaker?" So it's like,
So the demand changed it, yeah?
yeah, we didn't manage to sell it, but yeah, it was evident that we needed to change what we were planning.
And this worktop is quartz.
Quartz.
Listen to that, mate. Serious. And this island is all one piece.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, I love when these are cut out.
It's just so nice.
Nice. Oh, stone is beautiful, isn't it?
Little finishes.
That is a nice tap. Super matte rock. Oh, I like that. That is a nice feature. See, things like that, I think people notice, and the blue and the grey.
It's so funny. It's like you've got a 900 grand house, and people sometimes walk away and go, "I love your tap."
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
You know, it's the kind of thing I would do, but we love the tap.
Yeah, the tap was great.
And Bosch appliances, Russell Hobbs, very nice. Very nice. Right, spotlights and kind of fancy, traditional-ish, but kind of modern lights as well. I like it.
Yeah.
Right, and then we have, probably as I was saying before, one of the best utility rooms I've ever seen. Very
It's
nice.
cute.
It is really nice. Real wood. Nice serious tap. Matching the kitchen. Nice.
Yeah, it's decent.
Nice.
It was a good toy.
These greys are nice. Really nice greys. And here you have quite an earthy tile, I would say, right? Quite textured. You really feel
Quite rough. It's almost like slate noise. That's kind of how it feels.
Oh, it doesn't feel as rough as it looks though.
Do it?
Yeah, I think it feels way softer than it looks.
maybe.
Yeah. And that's quartz, isn't it, from the...
It's called same as the kitchen.
And there as well.
Same here.
It just adds a bit of lux.
Yeah,
you know?
it kind of ties it all in. I don't think you always realise, but it definitely ties it in, doesn't it?
It does. It kind of makes it feel like it is one house, which it is, but
Yeah.
kind of ties it in.
It's a little snug.
This is nice. Carpet is very soft, people. Historical feature.
Love it.
It's in good condition. I guess it's not an old house. It's not old,
I think they
right?
spent a long time on that. And it looks alright now.
Very nice. I like that. It's nice. And you kept the old doors and handles because they're nice.
Yeah, again, it was one of those things where I was umming and ahhing, but the guys that almost bought the house loved the handles and loved the doors.
I mean, I don't like them.
I don't either. But people like it, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, they
People
do. I
like
mean, it does look really nice,
Yeah.
and especially given the area we're in. And the doors are great. I think the doors are nice.
Yeah, people love the historical fridge, especially
Yeah.
around here. They go mad.
It matches the kitchen as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, all the greys kind of should match
Yeah.
it.
And actually, you know, you're right. I can see the purple now.
Yeah, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I think when it's not natural light on it, it goes a bit purple.
But I think that purple's quite a regal colour.
It's quite warm.
Yeah. So I think it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can really see the purple now. I don't know if people see it on the video, but...
Interesting. It almost looks grey. Well, it looks. There's less like red tone in it normally. Isn't it?
Yeah. Are these is the original banister?
No, it's all new.
Looks new.
Again, trying to tie it in.
So now we're in extension again.
Now in extension. Sweeping ceiling.
Lovely skirts. All new skirts.
All new skirts.
Ooh, I like these. Hello. These are you built these in yourself?
Yeah. Don't open that. That was a mistake.
And this is nice.
This is cute.
Oh,
It's like a potential recommendation right here.
Yeah, it was. Look at these tiles. They're quite nice in gloss. I always prefer matte, but
It's funny. I always prefer gloss.
really.
Yeah.
Ah.
Till you stand on it, but.
Oh yeah. Nice on the floor as well. Ooh, these are nice. Ironmonger direct.
No, it's just the whole thing was like Victoria Plumber thing.
Ah,
It was quite cheap.
that is sexy. Look at that. Love it. All new windows again. You see them in here. Frosted. Tight. Oh, it's a sliding door.
Sliding
Good
door.
use of space. It's a thick door as well, isn't it?
Massive one. My mistake.
I like this landing place. It's nice.
Almost put two skylights in here and then just pulled it out last minute. Probably should have done it, but.
There's so much light coming in
It's
from
not
the
too bad,
windows.
is it?
Yeah, there's so much. Like everywhere I look, I see
Yeah.
green. I see outdoors.
Yeah.
I mean, oh damn! Look at this. Dual matching. Marble.
Can't wait to see this in the next flip.
I'm gonna do the black and white one. Just put everyone off.
That's
Apart
it.
from one person who falls in love with it. That is a serious towel radiator. Like
Yeah.
your towels are gonna be warm on that. I love this. It's painted, but then you got just a tiled recess in it. I love this. The tile skirts.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Because you know when you have real marble, you
Yeah.
can get like marble skirts.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, and it gives that effect.
It does, doesn't it? I like that.
Yeah, these tiles are nice. These tiles are nice. On the floor, I quite like these ones.
Yeah. Just off the little LED strip on the bath.
Yeah. Nice little built-in. Very nice.
A couple more bedrooms.
And going for all white, was that a conscious choice or just the fact that it's super neutral and it kind of makes sense?
Super neutral. It's such a hard balance, isn't it, between
Yeah.
doing something that people really like, some will love, some will hate, or do you just give them a blank canvas and let them go at it?
I think blank is good.
Yes.
Because you can really walk in and say, right, I have that colour there, some in
Yeah.
there, some in there.
Yeah.
And it's not magnolia, thank
That's
the Lord for that.
Most people can paint a wall, can't
Yeah. Well, the painters act like they fucking can't sometimes, but yeah. Excellent, yeah. This is nice. And every room is really spacious. Like,
they? I think they're all doubles. I think this is the smallest room, and it's still a nice size.
I would say it's a double. You could get a frickin' Caesar bed in here if you want to. Like, this is big. And there's the drive. Wow, it's really green, isn't it?
It is really green.
I don't think I've ever been here, so this is quite nice. We should have looked here.
It's cute.
Oh, I just love that grey. What's in here?
It's just covered. Nothing exciting.
Oh.
Probably a Hoover.
That's a serious Hoover, that is. Amazing. So, Andy, talk us through the figures on this one quick time. So you bought it for $550.
Bought a 550. Spent roughly like 150 all in. So we're kind of all in for just over 700.
And it's sold and about to exchange
About to exchange Friday for 925.
What did you in your spreadsheet? What number was in your spreadsheet?
I always have two, right? I work off my pessimistic one and make sure that works. My pessimistic
100%.
one was like 850.
So you got a whole shitload more.
Yeah, I got. Well, I was in my head. I was like 900 is where I want to be.
Okay.
That's where I think I should be. 850 is like as long as it works here. then
And
I'm
why
happy.
do you think you got the better of the two values? Is it the finish? Is it the what do you think it is?
I think it's the finish. I think it's like it's the big touches. So like the bifold doors. You don't get that. There's not many properties around here that have done it like we did it down there.
I mean, do you find that a lot of properties around here are refurbed and new, or are they kind of all generally a bit dated? What's the market like?
They're all middle of the road. There's not a load of. There's not many of this quality. When we had it listed, there was nothing of this quality on the market.
I suppose that helps, right?
It definitely helps.
Helps you stand out from the rest.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a nice bedroom as well. What's your Instagram tag?
Pretty simply.